Okay, so let us start by the lecture itself, to look back for all the important objectives. Okay, I'm going to start. First of all, we explained what's the meaning of a statistic. Why do we do statistics? And we remember together what's the meaning of 50% of something. It means half of this thing. Okay, I think this question is very clear. Malak, you raised your hand. You need to talk. Okay. Malak, I can hear you. Yes, Malak. Malak, do you have any question?
It's 25.
Yes.
And it's 8 pieces. قديش بتطلع؟
If 25% of 8 pieces, that's your
Yes.
question. So it's 25 over 100 times 8, right?
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay, so you do 25 times 8 over 100. You simplify, and the answer is 2. So 25% of 8 is 2.
It's 2. Oh,
And you should expect such questions in the quiz. Okay?
Yeah.
I would ask you, for example, what's the 50% of 300? What's the 70%, for example, of 270? Okay? So you should expect such questions in the quiz, okay? Anyone else have any question about this? Zahra, you have a question. Yes, Zahra. Raise your voice, I can't hear you. No, I can hear you, but you have to lower your higher your voice. I can hear you.
الهيدفون لإلي خربوا سو عم نستعمل هيدي هلا
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss, I don't understand the lesson very well.
This one, this lesson. Zahra, this lesson.
Okay.
This lesson. Yeah, I'm going to go to pass slide by slide. Okay, every time you have any question, just raise your hand, okay?
Okay.
Great. Anyone else? Lamar, you are telling me that 50% of a number is the same as the half of the number. Exactly. So 50% you can know it directly. So no need, for example, to do the calculation. You can do it directly. If I ask you what's the 50% of 40, you can tell me directly it's 20 without even doing the calculation. Okay? Reem, you raised your hand. So I'm going to Reem. Yes, Reem. Reem, you can talk now.
Miss, I didn't understand كيف بدنا نعملها 25 over 100 times 8.
Okay. Later on, we will have an exercise. I'm going to tell you how do you simplify. Okay? Great. Anyone have any question about the percentage? This is from the previous lecture, okay? So it's very easy. It's just you put 50 over 100 times the number and you simplify. You put a big line of fraction and you simplify. Okay, now let us continue. So here you have a data and we translated this data into a table. We organized them in a table, right? Let us see if anyone wants to talk. Okay, great. Let us continue. So now we gathered the information into a table. And after that, we found the total frequency or total number of students, as you see. Okay, so the total number of students is 24. Let us continue. Now, you can memorize this. So every time you need to change from a percentage into an angle, you should multiply by 3.6. How did we find this number? How did we find 3.6? It's actually the total number of degrees, which is 360 over 100. So we get 3.6. Is it clear, everyone? So if you have a percentage and you need to change to degree, you have to multiply by 3.6. If you have any question, you can ask right now. So it's times 3.6. So if you have a percentage and you need to change it into a degree, you multiply by 3.6. Just memorize this. It's very easy. Okay, let us see who raised their hands. Hassan? Hassan, you have a question?
Miss
Yes.
على طول بتضل 3.6.
Every time it's 3.6. Do you know why, Hassan? Because the total number of the degrees in a circle is every time 360. You will never find a circle that measures more than 360 or a number other than 360. Okay? Who raised their hand? Reem. Yes, Reem. You can ask. Reem? I can hear you.
مس ما عم بفهم كيف بدنا نعملها إنه
What?
ما عم بفهمها لهيدي.
Okay. Look, Reem. 360 degrees over 100. Do you agree that it's 3.6?
Yes.
So it's 3.6. So every time you need to change. So this is the, if you want, this, if you want, it's 3.6. 3.6. Okay? So every time you multiply the percentage by 3.6, you are going to get the degree. That's it.
Okay.
Okay? Dalal?
Miss.
Wait. Yes, you can talk now.
مس كمان أنا البارح كنت مثلا عم حلها وحضرت اللكتشر وكل شيء ما فهمتها 3.6 إذا كمان إنه بس بدنا نعملها تايمز 3.6.
Every time you need to change the percentage to an angle, you multiply by 3.6. That's it.
بس يعني ما بنعمل شيء ثاني.
Nothing else. Nothing else. And that's it. Look. Those are the numbers. So every time you multiply the percentage by 3.6, you are going to get the degree. That's it.
Okay.
Okay? Great. Let us continue now. Someone raised their hand. Let us see who. Noura. Noura? Noura?
Miss the same question ما فهمته كتير.
Noura, I explained it several times. You have to keep in mind, every time you need to change a percentage into an angle, you multiply by 3.6. That's it. That's it.
Miss بس 3.6.
Yes, because the total degree in a circle is 360.
Okay.
So 360 over 100 is 3.6.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanted to ask something, Mia?
No,
Mia, are you listening? I can hear you, Mia. Do you have any question?
لا مس هلا فهمتها.
Great, great. Anyone else? Noura? Or Dalal? Dalal?
مس كان نحن إذا مثلا بدنا نحط percentage بالعكس يعني.
No,
أنت بس رح تعطينا.
No. I just bring for you the percentage and you are going to change and flip to degrees. That's it.
Okay.
Okay? Anyone else raising their hands? Okay, do we continue?
Yes.
So the first thing we learned till now is that every time I need to change from a percentage into a degree, I multiply by 3.6. Okay? Let us continue. Now, how do I put them in a circle? This is very easy. It's about angles. It's about constructing angles, right? So I find the degree of each one by multiplying them by 3.6, and you plot the angles on the circle. Okay? Now, let us continue. Of course, in the quiz, I'm not going to bring for you a circle and ask you to put a radius because this is not, you cannot do it on the Socrative, okay? The quiz is very easy. It's about multiple choices. I'm going to bring a question for you. For example, what's the degree of 20%? So you multiply 20 by 3.6 and you get the answer. I would ask you, for example, what's 50% of 100? What's 37% of... Okay, so the questions are very direct and very easy. And of course, in the associative, you are not going to use a protractor. That's why I'm not going to bring for you a circle and ask you to put the percentages on the circular diagram. Okay? Okay, let us see who raised their hand. Zahra. Wait, Zahra. Zahra, I can hear you.
مس كانوا اخواتي عم يحكوا ورا فما سمعت كيف عرفت انه 3.6
Okay.
كيف عرفت
Actually,
3.6
every time you need to find this coefficient, you put the total number over 100. Okay? And here the total number of degrees is 360. You put 360 over 100, so you get the coefficient, which is 3.6. Suppose I'm not dealing with a circle, I'm dealing with number of students, which 27 students. So you put 27 over 100, it's 0.27. So the number is 0.27. But when dealing with a circle, it's 360. 360 will never change. Okay?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Welcome. Let us, Mia, you have a question. Mia. Wait to unmute you. Yes, Mia. Mia, I can hear you. Mia, do you have any question? Okay, let us see another one. Hassan, you have a question? Yes, Hassan.
هي بتطلع 360 لأنه حجم
Circle.
circle
Yes, the
360.
total number of degrees in a circle is 360. That's why it's 3.6. Okay?
Okay.
Dalal? Dalal,
Yes,
what's your question?
I don't have a question.
You raise your hand.
No, هذه ضلت من هذيك المرة.
Okay, so let us continue. Yeah. Okay, so now if you have what now? Okay, so how do I find the 30% of 2,150,000? Is this clear? So when I say 20% of 2,150,000, it's 25 over 100 times 2,150,000. Okay, so let us see who have a question. Who have a question about this one? Reem? Reem, I can hear you.
بس هلي ما فهمتها.
This exercise.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, Reem, do you agree that 25% is written as 25 over 100?
Yes.
And the word of means times?
Yes.
Okay, times 2,150,000. And now you have to put them on a big line of fraction.
Yes.
Okay, and now what do? You can remove the zeros. You can simplify them by removing the zeros up and down. Down you have 2 zeros and above you have 2 zeros. You can remove them.
Yes.
And then you multiply 25 by 2,150,000. Of course, I'm not going to bring for you big numbers, okay? So if the problem is about big numbers, never mind. I will not bring for you big numbers.
Okay.
And if you have such numbers, you can use the calculator. I agree.
Okay.
Okay, Reem?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let us see someone else. Laris.
بس كان قصدي عن هيدا الكويستشن بس شرحتيه يا ريم فهمته.
Excellent. So guys, it's okay. If you have big numbers, you can use calculator. I never mind, okay? Malak, what's your question?
Miss منال
Yes, dear.
يعني حنصير نستعمل calculator إن إحنا بالصف.
No. In the quiz, I'm going to bring numbers that you can calculate them directly without even using a pencil.
Okay.
Okay? But if you are
Okay.
working on an exercise like this one, it's okay if you use the calculator, never mind. It's not about a calculation, it's about objectives, you know?
Okay.
Okay. Lamar, what's your question, dear? Lamar,
بس ما نفهم ولا هذا السؤال.
this exercise? Okay, Lamar, in the previous lecture, I explained how do you find 25% of something. Okay, so when I say 25% of something, it's 25 times 25 over 100 times this number. Okay, and the rest is about fractions and how do you deal with fractions. Mia, okay. Mia, I can hear you. Mia? Mia, yes, you can talk now.
Namal,
Yes.
you said like you're gonna bring us what is 37% out of 100?
For example, yes.
Miss, we put 37 over 100
Yes,
and we simplify it.
exactly.
Okay.
Got it?